Today, I'm going to tell you my thoughts on the Fossil Sport smartwatch after I used it for 1 week, and I'm also going to answer some questions from my first video on this watch. Overall, I'm happy with this watch, and I've decided I'm going to keep it. If you're looking for a cheap Wear OS smartwatch, I highly recommend this, and I'm going to explain why. First of all, build quality. Build quality is great. It's held up great over the last week. Wearing a watch, I find myself accidentally bumping into things with it, and it still looks like new. The body is sturdy, and the glass on the screen is very durable. Design choices are also good. The screen is bright with vibrant colors, and it's very easy to look at. The magnetic charging station is very easy to use and charges the watch quickly. While this watch doesn't look like a $500 watch, it also doesn't look as sporty or chunky as, say, an Apple Watch. I think it strikes a good balance between a sports watch and a stylish watch, and it shouldn't look unusual with any outfit. Battery life also has been good for me. I wear this watch to work and to the gym after for about 10 hours of total usage, and my battery ends up at around 70% every night. This is with Bluetooth connection on and my heart rate monitoring. I'm sure with GPS and Wi-Fi, the battery drain would be considerably more, but I would expect even a power user to get a full entire day of use out of this watch before needing to charge it. As I mentioned, the charger is very easy to use, so before you go to bed, you can just throw the watch on it. If sleep monitoring is something you need, I recommend putting the watch on the charger 2 to 3 hours before you go to bed. Additionally, there is a battery saver mode that will restrict functionality to only keeping time, which Fossil has said will keep the battery good for up to a full month. Actual use of the watch has been good. I've never lost connection to my phone, and it notifies me at the exact moment I get a notification. It's great if my phone is on silent, as I can now receive a phone call with a gentle vibration on my wrist. It's also helped me keep my phone in my pocket longer, extending my phone's battery life. Google Fit integration is good, and the heart rate monitoring does work, although I feel like it isn't always accurate with an intense workout. I'd also like to respond to reviewers that have said this watch is slow or unresponsive. It is true that this watch is not as fast as your smartphone, but anyone expecting it to be is crazy. Considering the amount of sensors, the processor, and the battery stuffed into this extremely small package to fit on your wrist, performance is good. Even great if you consider that it's only $99. Processing times never felt unreasonable, and honestly, I've been very impressed with its performance. Now, to answer some questions that were posted on my last video. User Samo asks if I could post a link to the product. I bought mine off Amazon, so in this video description you will find the link to both the male and female versions of this watch. Keep in mind the female one is slightly smaller and comes with more color choices, but it should function the exact same as the one I reviewed. I do not receive any sort of compensation with these links, as I'm not affiliated with any company. User Jenny asks if I've had any bugs with the watch, including the always on feature or with Google Assistant. There are a few articles posted around January of this year mentioning that a new update broke features with this watch. I have one pulled up on screen now, and you can see that it mentions the always on mode breaking the watch and making the watch unusable. I've turned always on off, but I'm going to turn it on and show you here that I have no issues. Additionally, here's another demo of me using the Google Assistant. Where can I get sushi? When is the next NBA game? Well, this is the end of the video. I hope I've answered everyone's questions, and I really do appreciate the feedback that I got on the first video. Please make sure to leave a comment if you want to know anything else, as I try to respond to all my comments, and please subscribe if you'd like to see more videos from me. Thanks again.